Morning.
Good
Thanks, sir. I'm your
morning. So please
इंटरव्यू मीडियम
introduce
क्या है
yourself.
आपका?
इसमें English है, English
इंग्लिश।
medium. हाँ.
Fine.
So please introduce yourself.
Sir, I am Sunawardeep Singh. I belong to district Faridkot from Punjab. I have done my schooling from Faridkot itself. Then, sir, I have done my graduation in engineering from Symbiosis, Pune. After that, sir, I enrolled for MTech in Farm Machinery and Power Engineering in Punjab Agricultural University, Ludhiana. Along with that, sir, I started preparing for civil services. And during my master's, I got selected through PPSC as Inspector Cooperatives under Department of Cooperation Punjab. And I temporarily discontinued my master's, sir. And from the last 2 years, I am serving as Inspector Cooperatives in Punjab, sir.
So why you are not pursuing your engineering passion? Means you are an engineer, and why you are means this thing trying to be a civil servant or even this inspector cooperative societies.
Sir, while I was pursuing my education, basically BTech and then MTech, I had an inclination towards public sector as my family also is serving in public sector. So I had an familiar influence. And secondly, sir, I had an interest towards working at the ground, people to people contact. So that is more in the public sector than in the private sector. So these two were the major pushes that I had, public sector.
So your specialization farming equipment, no?
Farm machinery, yes, sir.
Farm machinery, right. Farm machinery will also give you opportunity to interact with farmers and know their needs and accordingly design equipment. So that is means you will be remain in contact with people there also.
Definitely, sir. In that field also, there was very high farmer contact. But at a general level, sir, I wanted to serve at a broader level, not only farmers, even other old age, women, the poor, the other vulnerable sections. So I had a greater opportunity in the civil services, sir.
Then why this Punjabi literature as optional? Means you are an engineer, so you could
Yes.
have taken that subject as optional.
Yes, sir. Actually, sir, reading Punjabi literature was my hobby or is my hobby since childhood. And second, sir, there is an history or legacy of reading and writing literature in my family, more in my maternal family. And third, sir, when I started civil services preparation and I got to know that this can be taken as an optional, so I thought it is a golden opportunity to know my roots more. So I chose it, sir.
So what is the meaning of your name? Sunawardeep Singh.
Ji, sir. So, sir, it is combination of Sunawar and Deep. Deep means diya or lamp, as we say. And Sunawar is a Persian word which means something which is very pure and beautiful. So, combining them, it is a diya which spreads light of purity to its surroundings, sir.
Okay. So tell me about how did you explain this Balwant Gargi's novel Loha Kut? Your analysis as a means scholar of Punjabi literature now.
Sir, in Lohakut, Balwant Gargi tries to depict the condition of women and at the very lower village level and that community, the Lohar community, taking as an example to display the larger image of the plight of women at the hands of patriarchy. So that is the main message Gargi gives in Lohakut, sir.
So through what are the technique?
Sir, Gargi tries theatrical examples to show different messages like Lohakut. The Lohar, he is shown as the symbol of patriarchy. Then the home in which they are living, the family which is shown in Lohakut, it is shown as a cage in which women are caged and not allowed to expand their social influence. And there is a parrot cage, etc. And whenever the women tries to cross the gate of the house, they are seen as defying the patriarchal mindset or the social stereotypes to gain their freedom. So that is something which he uses.
So what about psychological technique? You are not referring to the kind of psychology which he tried to means female psychology. He's trying to means through which he's trying to analyze the behavior of woman.
Yes, sir. So, sir, he tries to show the female psychology by taking three generations into account. Like I'm not able to recall the Lohakut's name, sir. His wife, then her daughter, and then wife's mother. Those three generations are shown that how her mother committed suicide by due to the harsh actions of her husband. Then her mother was suppressed her feelings, but her daughter, she defied everything and eloped with her lover. So that is how he depicts the psychology, sir.
But you see, you have used this his caste thrice, Lahore, right?
Ji, sir.
So was he trying to stereotype this community, or Lahore was only means the person was only a symbol and applicable to the larger society?
Yes, sir. It was just a symbol to
Mhm.
depict a larger society, basically patriarchy, sir. Lahore
Patriarchy.
just he took as a message to depict.
Mhm. Mhm. So now you see Punjab.
Right, sir.
Uh, it's a problem with very complex state indeed, and so many problems. But if
Ji, sir.
you have to pick up one, what you will pick up?
Sir, the main problem I see is the lack of industrial development in Punjab, sir.
Industrial development.
Right, sir.
Why it is not means Punjab is not a preferred destination for the industry.
Sir, there are several reasons. The first is a historical legacy of governance vacuum from the militancy period. And then second is, sir, competition, relative competition from the neighboring states. Tax holidays are greater in those states rather than Punjab. And third is a skill deficit in Punjab due to brain drain happening by out-migration. So these three are some main reasons, sir.
So do you think Punjab is a victim of the success of Green Revolution?
It can be said, sir, partly, yes.
How?
Because, sir, due to Green Revolution, Punjab became highly dependent on the agrarian economy, particularly rice and wheat monoculture system. And due to that, sir, the soil of Punjab got degraded and the productivity declined drastically. And Punjab being an agrarian state predominantly, the agricultural productivity is declining, even less than the manufacturing GSDP in Punjab recently, sir. So like that, we can see it is a victim.
No, that is soil degradation is one aspect only.
Right, sir.
In terms of industry, means not much industry is being discouraged, or means people are not coming here, or maybe there is some kind of fear at some level that the Punjab will have industry, then they will abandon agriculture, and then who will act as the ball of grain ball of India? Is did that also an issue?
Yes, sir, this narrative is there in the political fora that if Punjab will get more industry, then agricultural production of rice and
Mhm.
wheat, which is required for our PDS
Mhm.
system, will
Mhm.
shrink. But seeing empirically, sir, it is not true totally
Mhm.
because Punjab is not the highest producer of rice and not even wheat in India. Even UP and Madhya Pradesh, they are the largest producers. So I think this is not a right judgment, sir.
Pro- Productivity per acre may be more than UP and Madhya Pradesh.
Yes, sir, productivity per acre is not very much larger than them, but yes, sir, comparatively it is more because we have some factors like good amount of irrigation and alluvial soils of Punjab are good.
So why you did not refer to this drug issue in Punjab?
Yes, sir, drug issue is also a great issue, but drug issue is also, sir, in some sense related to the lack of development and employment opportunities. So if we
Mhm.
will correct that, automatically it will be an antidote to this drug issue as well, sir.
Mhm.
Yeah.
True. And then you have a few hobbies also, right?
Yes, sir.
And you have stayed in Pune. Pune is quite a cultural kind of city. Did you
Yes, sir.
experience Pune in that means as a cultural city or not?
Yes, sir. I experienced Pune as a cultural city as well,
Tell
sir.
me how did you experience Pune as a cultural city and especially Marathi culture?
Firstly, sir, I saw Pune as a place where all the cultures are respected. We have a lot of Gujarati community, even
Mm.
Punjabi community, and also South Indian community living very lovingly. There is no such contradictions there. And secondly, sir, coming to Marathi culture, the Marathi cuisine and the festivals they have, like the Ganesh Chaturthi, etc. It is celebrated with high dedication and spiritual celebration is there. Even I have experienced it, sir, the Ganesh Utsav, etc. So it is a colorful culture, sir, Marathi culture.
But they are very this thing sensitive about their language.
Yes, sir.
So how did you manage? Because they insist that people, those who are staying in, I mean, Maharashtra, especially in metropolitan cities like Mumbai or Nashik or Pune, they should speak in Marathi. So was there any issue with you also?
No, sir. I personally didn't face any such issue of imposition of Marathi language. Even, sir, the my friends which I had in my college, or even the teachers, they were Marathi, but they never forced their language. Even they loved learning Punjabi, Gujarati, etc. So it was a very welcoming place, sir.
Mhm.
There are some instances, sir, in some areas, but we cannot generalize the whole community being like that, sir.
Well, you see this thing, nativism,
Right, sir.
especially linguistic nativism and son of the soil kind of issues. But let us talk of linguistic nativism. Obviously, you have stayed in Pune and you did not face any problem. Nobody forced you to speak Marathi because maybe you are temporarily there or means uh, many issues. But normally they have some issues with this thing, language, and that is a political issue also. But now, yesterday there was a unique kind of incident in Amritsar. Some postal assistant who was from Delhi posted in Punjab and he was dealing with some Punjabi fellow and he forced him to speak in Punjabi.
Yes, sir.
How do you look at this incident happening in Punjab, where we have a kind of syncretic kind of culture and means we respect all languages and means our culture is entirely different in Punjab. So how do you look at this incident?
Sir, the yesterday's incident of the post office, as per
Mhm.
my opinion, sir, it should not happen in a state like Punjab or even anywhere in India because we are the country which is a flag bearer of unity and diversity.
Mhm.
So there should be greater tolerance linguistically in that sense, sir.
Okay, now look at this incident in conjunction with some incidents of lynching in religious places in Punjab. The perceived or real kind of issues related to religion or desecration of religion. Uh, do you think it is becoming a problem in Punjab now? People are becoming more this thing, yeah, kind of, I won't say use a very strong word like fundamentalist, but then somewhere near that. Why there is such an intolerance, especially when Sikhism is a very kind of, again, a religion, syncretic kind of religion, accommodates everyone.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Sir, as you just mentioned, lynching, or I would like to call it, sir, a more radicalist approach is being seen in the
Yeah,
community,
yeah, radicalism
especially
may be
the
the
youth,
right word. Yes, yeah.
especially the youth of Punjab, sir.
Hmm.
I believe, sir, some of the reasons for the same are first is, sir, lack of the fulfillment of the aspirations of youth by the
Hmm.
government. There is lack of good governance, sir. So they feel that their grievances may be better achieved through these type of actions, the radical actions like forming jathas or taking law in hand, parallel governance, etc., sir. So that is one of the reasons, sir. And second, sir, the main idea of Sikhism or per se any religion that is love towards community, simple living, high thinking, that is eradicating because the youth is moving away from the literature part and it is all only inclined towards the social media virality, etc. So that also pushes them to perform such actions to get famous, sir. So they are the fringe elements of society. So they should be tackled with, sir.
Let us hope they remain only fringe elements. And uh, anyway, nice talking to you. And when is your interview?
Sir, it is on 18th February.
For a long time. Still, you have got a lot of time. Okay.
Yes,
Thank you
sir.
so much. All the best.
Thank you, sir.
Uh, how are you?
I'm very good, sir. How are you, sir?
Yeah, fine. So tell me, name one Punjabi literary work that influenced your thinking.
Sir, I would call it Gurbani, sir.
Okay, fine, very good. So, what problems do cooperative societies are facing in Punjab?
Sir, the major problem is lack of diversification of their portfolio. The major cooperatives in Punjab, they are linked to agriculture, the primary agricultural credit societies. So, lack of diversification, sir. Second, sir, lack of funding by the government support to increase the expense of their business. And third is, sir, high political interference or political dynamics of the villages. They impact the day-to-day functioning of cooperatives. So these three.
Okay, Okay, fine. See, you have mentioned about interest in water. So, what water issues concern you most in Punjab?
Yes, sir. Firstly, sir, I would like to slightly correct, sir. It is watercolor painting, actually.
Okay, okay, okay,
Yes, sir. Painting comes on the next page, sir.
okay.
Yes.
Fine. Okay, fine. Let's continue it. So, groundwater depletion is very critical in Punjab.
Yes, sir.
While continuing to the first question, so about the adverse impact of the ecological adverse impact of the green revolution. So, my question is having three dimensions. First, ecological environmental impact of green revolution. Second, difference between the first phase and second phase of green revolution. Third, suggestions from your side.
Sir, coming to the ecological and environmental impact, the first impact is, sir, groundwater depletion. Second is, sir, soil degradation. And third is, sir, biodiversity degradation due to monoculture, which has led to decrease in natural varieties of the crops. And combining all these, sir, we have a great concern of stubble burning as we see daily in the news. So these are some of the impacts, sir. And difference between the two phases of green revolution are, sir, that the first phase was more concerned towards high HYV seeds and what I was rapid irrigation, sir, around that canal irrigation and tube well irrigation. So that was the major focus of phase one. Well, in phase two, sir, we are focusing more on the evergreen revolution side, that sustainable agriculture, climate suitable seeds, and organic agriculture, etc. And that is a major focus, sir. And coming to the suggestions part, sir, we should focus majorly on crop diversification, specifically the crops which are suitable for the climate and soil of Punjab, like mustard, rapeseed mustard, maize, etc., apart from rice, sir. And second, sir, we should use technology like smart agriculture or direct seeding of rice, alternate drying and wetting system in the rice cultivation. And third, sir, we can use farm mechanization and also cooperative model of agriculture in which land can be pooled and great machinery can be used so that we reduce the input cost and increase the output.
Very good. So you are a technocrat. Tell us, what is the main difference between Chandrayaan 3 and Chandrayaan 4?
Sir, in Chandrayaan 3, we succeeded in landing on the South Pole, which was first in the world. And in Chandrayaan 4, sir, we are planning to bring back the samples from the moon to Earth
Okay.
for
Okay.
scientific experiments.
Okay. Are you aware of the ISRO's future mission?
Yes, sir, I'm aware some of them. Yes.
Please tell us.
Sir, the first is Gaganyaan mission, in which we are trying to have a human spaceflight in the low Earth orbit. And second, sir, we are planning of having the Bharatiya Antariksh Station. Yes, sir. And
Okay.
the Chandrayaan 4, as we just talked about, that is also a future mission of ISRO. So these are some of them.
Okay. India is focusing more on rare earth now.
Yes, sir.
Any specific reason for that?
Yes, sir. Sir, the first reason is increasing push towards renewable energy and green technologies. So in that we need a lot of rare earths. And second is, sir, EVs, electric vehicles push is being given by the government. And third is, sir, semiconductor industry and the critical supply chain in the world, the trade isolationism. So that's why we are focusing on self-reliance in critical minerals and rare earths, sir.
Okay. See, in 2025, we remembered Atal Bihari Vajpayee.
Yes, sir.
Fine. So, what were some hallmarks of Vajpayee's parliamentary style?
Sir, Mr. Vajpayee was known to be an very accommodative leader in the parliament. He was very respectful in his speeches. He accommodated all the parties. As we know, sir, that he was also sent by, despite of he being as an opposition leader, he was sent on foreign missions by the government, seeing his stature as being an accommodative politician. So I can say that, sir.
Okay, fine. Last question from my side. In 2025, number of Ramsar lists were added.
I beg your pardon, sir?
Number of wetlands were added in the Ramsar list.
Yes, sir.
So, can you name important Ramsar sites from Punjab and Maharashtra added in 24 or 25?
Sir, there was no new Ramsar site added in Punjab in the last 1 or 2 years.
Okay, or Maharashtra?
I'm sorry, sir, I'm not. I'll have to read about it, sir.
Okay, fine. Over to sir.
Yes, now, Deep, what is your take on your interaction?
Um, Sir, I felt good interacting. As sir, you are the best judge.
Okay, and this is your first mock or what?
No, sir, it is my um, eighth, seventh, or eighth mock, sir.
Okay, long means what are the feedback in other mocks?
Sir, broadly, I get the feedback that the personality part or the demeanor like part is okay. The mm, confidence level is nice. Just I need to fill some of the knowledge gaps. I'm generally given the suggestion. And thirdly, sir, they tell me to concise my answers.
Hmm, that is true, yes. And first things, personality wise or demeanor or confidence, energy level is good. Okay, no problem about that. Now, when I come to your answers, in context of Punjab, probably your length was okay, not very long. The only problem I had with your this analysis of the drama novel Kut,
Loha Kut, yes.
Loha Kut, sorry. So there, the use of this caste should be avoided
Right, sir.
because probably that character by profession, I won't say by caste, was very appropriate to stereotype or show the nature of a male. He's continuously hammering this thing, iron, right?
Yes, sir.
So his attitude towards women was shown that they want to control and mean this thing, all these issues he wanted to show. So that was only symbolic. Probably this was the only profession where person is continuously hitting something.
Yes, sir.
That's what in those days or even now in some cases people do like to mean these gender-based roles and then patriarchy and all these issues, right?
Right, sir.
So try to avoid this. If there is any analysis of this novel, sorry, drama again, try to avoid stressing castes. Okay, make it quite neutral
Ji, sir.
because that will go against you. Means that is not done. Number one. Number two. Otherwise, your discussion about Punjab and cross-cultural experience, little bit more depth is required. What you experienced in Pune. Okay. Something did not happen to you doesn't mean this is absent there.
Ji, sir.
There
Yes.
are issues. Okay, you cannot become so neutral that this everything is fine there. It's nothing wrong about it. What they are preaching of, I mean, this thing about the language and but the kind of the what we if I may say so, the way they are trying to enforce it, that is the problem. Okay,
Yes.
otherwise everybody would like to preserve his or her language as a society, as a group, or as a community, or whatever, right?
Yes.
So you need not be so neutral about it. If there is something wrong, I think that can be highlighted in this interview because you are not a government officer right now. You are a candidate.
Yes.
And they want some kind of honesty from your side. Okay.
Yes.
So, secondly, this will show that you are aware, though something did not happen to you, but something was happening in the society and you are aware of it as a curious person.
Yes, sir.
So, there your answer could have been more nuanced. Otherwise, drug problem, yes, that is also a very important issue in Punjab.
Yes.
Maybe it is a bit hyped as compared to other states if you look at data.
Yes, sir.
But the problem is everywhere now. Means Punjab being a border state and cross-border terrorism and narco-terrorism, maybe this is being a bit hyped. What I feel, okay.
Yes.
But otherwise, problem is equally serious in like Himachal Pradesh or in Madhya Pradesh or in some metropolitan cities also. Okay,
Yes.
so that is also one point which can be discussed in your meeting. Sorry, in your personality test. Finally, your this interview is not really interview. It is your personality test.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So personality test means every question will be designed and asked with a purpose to know some part of your personality. Hmm?
Yes.
So don't take it as a knowledge test. I did not put you any factual question or mean this thing except your optional subject.
Right, sir.
There I discuss certain literary this thing. And there also means psychological aspect you missed.
Yes, sir.
This drama has been much discussed from the psychological perspective also.
Yes, sir.
So add to this job, like some other writers also. And in then you mentioned it influenced by Gurbani. That is true. But which particular the thing? Guru or means because you cannot have entire means this thing. Of course, there will be rare person those who read the entire Guru Granth Sahib, right?
Yes, sir.
Then we have our this thing, somebody like Japji Sahib, somebody in this thing. They are equally important. But
Right,
then
sir.
you have kind of attachment with certain parts.
Yes,
If you
sir.
daily recite or kind of the answer was good, no doubt about it. Okay. But if you like, you may specify the Gurbani, but this particular this thing creation जो है that is means that is very near to me or this thing. So maybe you may consider it just a suggestion. Okay. Otherwise, you are a very good candidate and you should score well. Only if you have got this feedback about your knowledge gaps, address those. Otherwise, Mr. Tiwari will also tell.
Yes, sir.
You can probably make a mistake when you are giving some opinionated question, right? But you cannot make a mistake of fact.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so pay attention to details, factual details of any issue. Okay, so don't
Right.
make a mistake there. Otherwise, I think you are a very good candidate. You should be able to score well. But now there is a lot of time between your interview and now.
Yes, sir.
So keep your this thing. Don't take your foot off the pedal,
Yes, sir.
and
Yes.
don't become overconfident also. As you will go
Yes.
along, you will
Yes.
get like you got a feedback today. You will get good feedback. But now you should understand that is for particular 30 minutes.
Yes,
Okay?
sir.
And this will you have to replicate there this confidence and this performance also. So
Yes, sir.
all depends on those 35 minutes when you will enter that UPSC committee room. So that should be the focus. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So all the best. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So Navdeep, so
Yes.
as your interview is on 18th of Feb, you are having proper time.
Yes, sir.
So what we are going to do for you, first, by tomorrow morning, I will send you the complete recording so that you can see your performance and
Yes.
just have note down the feedback given by our chairman, sir. Second, on the basis of your DAF, I will give you 75 plus questions specifically on your DAF so that you can prepare well in very compact and concise.
Yes, sir.
And third, all the decision issues right now going on regarding environment, science and tech, IR, and so on. So I will give a question and very compact 1-2 line answer, 1-2 line answer. But focus more and more from today onwards on the Hindu, Express, and any one either ET or Financial Express. Because in month of Feb you're having interview 18 Feb, so all this economic survey and all this is going to be very, very, very important. So anything new comes, but obvious you are aware of the previous one because you qualified means. So just compare the difference, and difference point becomes very important. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And we're expecting good marks you will get in the interview because you're getting good feedback. Okay. You are having
Yes.
diverse background as well. But as sir told you, don't be relaxed.
Yes, sir.
So it is very important to maintain the rhythm and
Yes.
continue preparation. Okay.
Yes.
All the best.
Thank you, sir.
All the best now.
Thank you so much, sir.